Hey everyone, it's Kathleen. I wanted to start talking with you about meal planning with the 21 Day Fix because this is actually the key. More important probably than the workouts, although the workouts are very important. Getting the meal plan down will help you way beyond the 21 days. It will help you figure out how to plan ahead so that you don't face temptations. It also is a money saver, a time saver. I couldn't recommend meal planning more. And this program will help walk you through it. It's so great. So let me just share my screen with you here. Um, and what I love about this is that it really teaches us how to eat. And then even beyond this program, when you're at a restaurant or whatever, you can kind of be thinking of these containers and it will help you figure out how much of each thing to eat as well. So I wanted to just talk you through my logic when I make a meal plan with the 21 Day Fix. Now, this is for the lowest calorie bracket. So you may have different numbers up here, but not to worry, the principles are still the same. What I like to think about is the one I need the most of first, which for me is red with 4 containers, followed by green with 3, purple 2, yellow 2, blue 1, orange 1, teaspoon 2, and spices are free. So the red is protein. And actually, to be honest with you, protein is not my favorite thing to eat. Of course, if it were up to me, I would be eating purples and yellows all day long. But that doesn't help with weight. So for red is protein, and I start with that one because I need the most of those, and because usually a meal is kind of centered around protein. So when I was thinking of protein, I was thinking I was going to eat one at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then I had to fit in another protein for snack. So that's kind of my logic here. So I like Greek yogurt, so I have that in the morning for breakfast. 2 eggs is a red container, so it's not, you don't put eggs in the red container. It's just 2 eggs equals a red container. Shakeology, of course, a scoop is a serving size, not, you don't fill the red container with Shakeology. But the other things you do, that's the size, 3/4 of a cup is a red container, so that's how much Greek yogurt you want, and 4 ounces of chicken or whatever you can fit into the container. So that's my logic. And then next, of course, since there are 3 greens, I thought I would try and do that one next. And purples and yellows. So the trick that I like to do, because I like those containers the most, is that I cut the containers in half. So I do half a cup of berries with my yogurt, and then I have another half a cup of strawberries with some crackers or something like that. And I also split the yellows in half as well because I like to spread those out throughout the day. That's just my own personal logic there. So just to walk you through it. So for example, for breakfast on day 1, I would have Greek yogurt, half of a cup of berries, half a yellow container, which actually is a 1/4 cup because a yellow cup is worth half a cup, half a container of granola, and then I like to add a little bit of peanut butter to it. Sometimes I add cinnamon, which would be a free spice. Then for snack, I would have the other half the container of berries, and then you get 4, it's actually 8 crackers, but because I cut this container in half, 4 crackers for a snack. And then omelet for lunch, which would be eggs, spinach and tomatoes, and a blue container of feta cheese, which to me is actually a lot of cheese. So I liked the size of that. It's about 1/3 of a cup for blue. Then for snack, I had Shakeology with half of a frozen banana. So for purple, a banana is actually half of a banana equals 1 purple container. The other half I freeze, so that's how I have frozen bananas. And I like to put peanut butter in my Shakeology because it's delightful. Then for dinner, easy chicken stir fry. I'm going to point out where you can find some great 21 Day Fixed recipes on my site, but also on other people's site. You can also do them on Pinterest. Just make sure they have, when you're looking up recipes, it's so much easier if they've already portioned it out for you so you know how much of each container to allot for in your day. So chicken in this recipe, it's chicken, veggies, rice, and some spices. And then this is optional. You don't have to have a snack. You might want to fit these containers in elsewhere, but I usually work out in the evening, so I like to have a snack afterwards. So I still had 1 green container left, and the orange, which is either salad dressing, stuff like that, or some other nuts are listed there, and peanuts is one of them. So another example here for day 2, same thing. So starting with the proteins. When you get something down that you like, you might as well stick with it. There's no need to change up something healthy, in my opinion. If it works for you, it works for you. So again, I start with Greek yogurt, half the berries, the granola. This time I saved my teaspoon for later in the day. Same snack here, and then lunch was chicken with salad greens, and the dressing counts as your orange container. And then Shakeology, half a banana, and save my teaspoon of peanut butter for that. And then fish for dinner with veggies, brown rice, or sometimes quinoa I sub in there. And then I saved my blue for hummus with my veggies snack. And cooked with olive oil or coconut oil, and that counts as your teaspoon. Again, this is just kind of the same idea. So if you get something down that you like, so a lot of people drink their Shakeology for breakfast. I like to have mine as a snack. So, whatever works for you, of course. And you can kind of see how this just keeps going. So this one, these were the proteins. I started with those, filled in the veggies next, and then kind of worked my way down the containers. So that's kind of my logic. I just wanted to walk you through it. Now, of course, you don't have to make it this way. Maybe this doesn't make sense for you. Maybe planning it out with the calendar more this way. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, are running across the top. With maybe you want to put in all your workouts there. This wasn't a 21-day fixed plan, but you get the idea. And then list out your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, kind of the opposite way that works too. So I'd encourage you to take a look at some of the meal plans we have posted in the group and get some ideas of different combinations of food, because that's really the key, is to make sure you're mixing the colors. So you want to make sure you're mixing the proteins with a carbohydrate, or the veggies with the nuts, so that you can get healthy fats in there, and that will help keep your metabolism going and help you to stay fuller longer. Those are the keys. Okay, thanks so much. Good luck planning. Please post your questions in the group because we are here to help. Thanks.